Hello folks, the old deplorable basket case here. So I got a few news stories here that are, well, I haven't got enough to make a whole video about any one of them. But I do like to just say a few words. So I'm just gonna lump them all together in one video. So, Turkey, Iran, and Russia called this big, press conference in the capital of Kazakhstan, Astana, where there have been, negotiations over a possible de-escalation deal in Syria, and the delegates from the Syrian opposition walked out. They said that they would never accept Iran as a military guarantor of a peace process. Can't say I blame them. And claimed there's a huge gap between Russian promises and actions, which is true. So, I would be very happy if the Syrian opposition delegates did not feel a need to walk out. I'd be very happy if this whole peace deal came to something and the war ended. That'd be great. But I can't say I blame them. So, news from the US. So, some kid went to school in a Darth Vader costume. Because it was the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. And some parent saw this person, apparently from some distance, and it looked like some kid in a bulletproof vest wearing a mask. And called the cops. And so it was a huge armed response. The entire school was evacuated. It's a Darth Vader costume! I mean, okay, at some distance, people see things, shit happens, but it's a Darth Vader costume! Come on! So, from Switzerland, Zurich recommends the ban of a Quran distribution program because it has become radicalized. Well, firstly, Quran distribution programs in Europe. Okay, on the one hand, I do see that on a certain level they're not any different from evangelists going around harassing people in the streets, handing out Bibles. On the other hand, how many evangelists have ever gone around blowing up buildings? You know, the people who do this, who do the Quran distribution programs, they tend to be very radical people, very radical Muslims. So there's that thought. Another thought is, why the fuck does Switzerland have a Quran distribution program? Well, it turns out that people outside of Switzerland decided they wanted to distribute Qurans in Switzerland. So, they just did that. So, President of the European Council, Mr. Juncker, has declined to give a speech in English because the influence of English is decreasing post-Brexit. Yeah, that does not sound like sour grapes at all. Sarcasm. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I've got more videos to make, so I better get to it. Good night.